Alright, welcome to 7-minute almond milk recipe. And on top of it, I'm going to throw in a little quick recipe on how to make almond flour. You guys are going to love it. So first thing, this recipe is going to make about 5 cups of almond milk and 2 cups of almond flour. What you're going to need is 1.5 cups of whole blanched raw almonds. You also need 4 cups of water, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 to 2 teaspoons of agave nectar, just depending on how sweet you like it, dash of cinnamon, dash of nutmeg, and all these are optional, but they give it all a really great flavor. Equipment, not a whole lot: a blender, a strainer, a bowl and some cheesecloth, and a baking pan. So grab your 1.5 cups of almonds, start soaking them. So you have to let these soak for a while. A couple hours is best. Overnight's even better. They just gets it soft for the blender and works a whole lot better. You can do it without soaking, but I totally recommend soaking them. It makes it a whole lot easier. So all you have to do, once you've waited 4 hours, drain the water, place your almonds in the blender, and you're going to start adding in about 1.5 cups of water and fire it up. You're going to slowly add more water until you get the right consistency. So let it go first with the 1.5 cups for 3 to 4 minutes, and you should have something that looks like this, like an almondy milkshake, which actually could be kind of cool, right? An almond ice cream. Anyhow, you're just going to keep going. Once you have that consistency, add in your agave nectar, vanilla, cinnamon, and nutmeg. So basically you throw everything else in, and you do it to taste. So whatever you like, you can kind of have an idea. Go ahead and fire that up and blend it and taste it. Throw in more if you like, or you can also add more water if the consistency isn't right. And you're just going to keep blending until you have as liquidy consistency as possible. Now it's time to strain it. So you're going to grab your cheesecloth, put it in the bowl, dump all the almond milk in. Let it strain through and use a spoon or a spatula to move it all around so the milk can pass through. Once you've gotten all the liquid out, give the cheesecloth a bit of a squeeze to get out the last of it. And keep that stuff in the cheesecloth. That's going to be your almond flour. So once you've done that, and you could strain it once or twice if you really want it without anything in there. And there you go, almond milk done. But now you have all the remnants from it. So all you have to do, toss it on a sheet pan into the oven at 300 to 325, like a medium-low heat, and just let it go. Keep an eye on it because it can burn, and you just want it to start turning just slightly golden, and take it right out. And there you go, almond flour is what you have. So cheers guys, hope you enjoy.